Supreme Rising. I am NAGA. You already know the vibes. You know when energies are focused, right? You can feel it. I can feel everybody moving around in the world, like, and you know when they're focused, like for particular reasons. I like to sit very still. Yeah, I like to just stay in my bubble, and the reason being is because all of the focused energy. It's almost like walking into an electrical socket. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know that shit plugged in. You touch that part, and that shit be like, ugh. You're like, why the fuck I touched that shit? And it takes involvement to do these things. So when the energies are focused, directed, right, for whatever reason, I like to sit still. You know, I'll go find a place where I can be still at. It's just to be doing the contrast of what everybody else is doing. Devon said, don't be followers of the world, yo. Like, even if you gotta be here, that don't mean you got to be here in the situations that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you can still be accepting to love because that's what you put out. So the universe gonna always send you love back, right? But my point is being more available for the universe when everybody is directing their energy. That's a powerful notion in its own right. All praise to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like how much more or how have you learned this year in giving yourself to divine? And how much more will you stand in your divinity as the year turns? Understanding that this is what all this is for. Your car is being remade, the motor is being put in right, you're getting new fuel, new joints, you're getting new bolts, you're tightening up on a lot of understandings. This is particularly for you to be able to stand as a divine being. But do you know this? So the question is, how much more this year will you give yourself to the Most High? How much more this year will you comprehend what it is with universal understanding and why all this change in retrospect to the natural way of living or the universal way of living and telling these values, what does all this really mean? Like I said, leave comments in the comment section and we can discuss more incremental science because that's where it's at right now. And I know a lot of people not gonna understand a lot of shit, but my incremental science classes, they'll get you where you need to be. But if that's what you want, you gotta request it. And I'm gonna need at least 10 of y'all to request it so we can have a somewhat of a room. We don't wanna do it with smaller than that, right? It's a lot of space. So with 10 people, that's one. You know, that's one class. 10 people. It's one class. I'll be the 11th, which will be the doorway, right? And we'll manifest from there. I'm not going to hold y'all right now. I just want to give y'all a piece of understanding that being a part of the divine and comprehending what that is, and to yourself understanding how you do this, it's a process in itself. It has nothing to do with conversation, even though conversation can play a particular role to guiding people to that value, but becoming the image of what that is a different manifestation. And once you comprehend that these things you're learning is to allow you to plug in to the reason of sacrificing, and I'm using this word lightly, is to have reverence and to shadow and also to reflect. It's the only reason why I'm saying that word. So listen to what I'm saying carefully when I'm speaking particular terms. It's not to give it the whole definition because we know that's indifferent. So just know different things mean for different energies, but that is a particular. And you're going to have to sacrifice and trust that the universe is connected to you. You know what I'm saying? So the universe is connected to you in ways that you want to make it happen for yourself. The universe is telling you the only thing you have to do is connect to the source light, connect to the energy. That's all you got to do and watch everything else happen. And that's hard for people to understand because you want to control what happens. So as you remove yourself from certain things that are focused energy, you'll notice that your energy will grow brighter. All praises to the Most High. There's a lot of other things that'll come with it, but we're just speaking on specifics right now. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold you. You already know the vibes. NAGA.